Hello guys, I'm live reaction of this My Little Pony parody video called Everything Wrong with It Isn't Easy Being Breezies in 4 minutes or less. It is 4 minutes and 27 seconds long. It is by Littleshy, even though is it that little? I don't know. Let's get this reaction started in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's get this. Let's go!
Perhaps just a little bit quieter.
Fluttershy gestures with the fingers she doesn't have. Background doesn't reach top.
Oh dear.
Flutteryay returns after more than 2 years.
Yay!
These fluttering wings.
He doesn't like wings.
Pull those breezies apart!
Violent exaggeration.
It's the breeze that activates the breezy's magic.
That's true.
Here's a game. Keep track of all the episode's newly contrived rules of magic. 4 seasons in and ponies still use Twilight's lip.
No breeze means no magic.
Oh,
means
whoa.
the pollen goes bad.
The pollen going bad is never actually an issue.
No.
We only have 2 days to get that pollen back before the
Ship.
portal to their home closes.
Breezies have an inexplicable magic portal home because the map of Equestria is already getting too crowded. Hashtag just wait
That's
pony
true.
things. Hasbro was just so in love with previous generations that they had to bring back the Breezies of all things. What's next? Sea ponies?
Movie.
Spike says he can't see, a fact which the episode hinges upon, even though he clearly can see. No
That's true.
unicorn thought to effortlessly grab this leaf. Either the leaf is huge, or it's nowhere near the Breezies. Rainbow Dash's shadow appears midair.
Oh dear.
Flutter's cutie mark keeps changing. Fluttershy's shadow leaps off the ground. Best pony mysteriously vanishes.
Oh
Green
dear.
squiggly line.
What's
Symbols
that?
exist in Equestria for some reason. Applejack's tiny cutie mark suddenly grows.
Oh dear.
Lens flare.
Lens flare.
What did he say?
I'd rather not see.
He said your mother has the face of a horse.
Ooh, what?
Fluttershy actually falls for this, even though she tried pulling the same trick herself once.
That's
Maybe
true.
just a few more minutes?
Alright.
Rainbow Dash doesn't intervene, not because it's unlike her to do so, but because it serves the story.
That's true.
Sea breeze.
Sea breeze.
That's one of 4 possibilities, Fluttershy. Random Doctor and Rose cameo. A character being backed to the edge of a ledge is far less exciting when they can fly.
Might be the old episode, actually.
You would never survive in Ponyville.
You
Leave it
must
to the
go
Breezy
now.
episode to literally be
Go
a matter
now.
of life and death. It was explained that the pollen goes bad without breeze magic, so
That's true.
one could assume the complete lack of pollen means it was a total loss. But
Total
then they are all
loss.
suddenly carrying pollen again. They're only doing this because more breezies makes for a more stable flight, but 6 doesn't really compare to the dozens they needed earlier. Breezy gender seems to be indicated by eye shape, but for some reason most of main 6
Shit.
have male eyes.
What? Really? What?
Let's go.
Species changing spell is no problem, but being able to understand the language is simply beyond Magic's ability. A couple Pegasi in Ponyville are
Shit.
able to create a breeze that stretches across Equestria. No pony thought to simply place the breezes in a vehicle or a container to be safely flown by a Pegasus in 10 seconds flat.
Seriously? Joke?
I am sorry for how I treated you before.
Seabreeze speaks the common tongue, just for us to understand him. When the main 6 describe the Breezy's land, they set aside the script for a moment to read from the back of the toy sets box. Pinkie Pie spawns in,
Oh
cutting
dear.
it this closely and not even being in a hurry. So now that we can turn into any other species, will we ever use this ability to our advantage in the future?
Maybe
Not a
not.
chance.
Ship.
Sea breeze.
Dead breezy.
Not the beast! Not the beast!
I demand that you go away now, or you'll have to answer to me.
Poor Fluttershy. Okay, that was everything wrong. It isn't easy being breezies in 4 minutes or less. This episode is like a reference, or maybe it's a reference of Fluttershy using her stare on bees. This time, in this episode, it actually worked. In the last episode that was just aired on Saturday, it didn't go according to plan because she was sick. Swamp fever and are there just, there's still bees, but I think these are the normal honeybees as such. Did I like the actual episode? That's a good question. It was a filler episode. May not be the best episode at all, but it was an okay episode. But I didn't. There's other better episodes in that episode, if you understand. Even though there's loads of episodes, and how many episodes do I need to say about this episode? Well, I hope you like this episode. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Oh, yes.